Hey guys, we are starting a new unit in writing and it is informational or expository. What that means is we are going to be learning about nonfiction animals and you are going to end up writing another report on an animal of your choice eventually. So I know we did this in science, but now we're going to actually learn about some more animals with some different read alouds every day. So let me share our screen and we will get started with Are you a dragonfly? Are you a dragonfly? Okay, and this is by Judy Allen and Tudor Humphreys. So again, we are reading nonfiction text, real text about real things, true things, live things. And just be thinking about how the author is formulating their sentences and their pictures and their words. Because not all informational text has to be real photographs. It can be illustrated, just like this book. Are you a dragonfly? If you are, your mother laid her eggs in the stems of water plants. Huh. Cool. You swam out of one of them, and so did lots of others just like you. You are very small, and you are very hungry. And guess what? You can breathe water through the end of your tail. How cool is that? You can breathe water through the end of your tail. Look, if you notice here, these are little tiny ones hatching out of their eggs. Eat and grow. Eat tiny water creatures. You have a special grabber for catching them. It's called a mask because it covers half your face. Creep up on your prey and then shoot out your mask and grab it. Interesting. We are learning so much about dragonflies. Eat and grow until your skin is so tight you have to take it off. Then eat and grow some more and do it again. So when they get too big, their skin comes off and then they grow more skin, kind of like how a snake does. And again and again. Don't worry, there will always be new skin underneath. Now that you have grown larger, you can eat larger food. Try a tadpole or a small fish. But be careful, there are plenty who would like to eat you. Beware of water beetles. Water beetles! Pounce! Beware of ducks. Ducks dive and they're big. 2 years have passed. You're bored with life in the water. Crawl up a plant stem into the air. Do this at night so birds don't see you and eat you. Hold on tight. As you dry, your skin splits one more time. It's a different color now. Slowly, slowly climb out of your old skin. First, pull your head free. Looks like an alien, doesn't it? Then pull your legs free. Flop over backward and rest. So weird. Now lean forward, grab your old skin and pull your whole body out. Guess what? You can breathe air through tiny holes on the sides of your body. Oh boy. That's pretty interesting stuff, how the author is giving us these facts. You're a dragonfly. At first, you're very pale and crumpled. But your beautiful colors will come and your 2 pairs of wings will straighten out. You're a fantastic flyer. Sort of reminds me a little bit of what happens to a butterfly. You can fly fast. You can hover. That means you're up in the air, but you're not moving. Kind of like how a drone can do it. You can even fly backward. It's cool. You have enormous eyes. You can see all around you all the time, like eyes in the back of your head. That's wild. You can see what's behind you, in front of you, above you, below you, and beside you. That would be kind of confusing. This is very useful when you're looking for food. This is also very useful when you are dodging hungry birds and avoiding spider webs. You were a fierce hunter underwater. Now you are a fierce hunter in the air. Hunt over ponds and streams and slow-flowing rivers. Hunt over marshes and in forests. Hold your legs out in front of you to catch your prey. Hunt midges and mosquitoes, flies, wasps, and small butterflies. When you catch something, eat it. You are a hawker. You hunt while you're flying. This dragonfly is a darter. It sits still until it sees its prey, then darts out and grabs it. This is not a dragonfly at all. It's a damselfly. It's thinner and lighter and slower than you. It likes to pick small insects off leaves and flowers. Now look around you. If you and all your friends look a little like this, you are not a dragonfly. You are a human child. You can't fly, you can't breathe underwater. It's very unlikely that you have a mask attached to your face, unless you're swimming. But you can do a lot of things that dragonflies can't do. You don't have to keep taking off your skin. That's cool. You don't have to eat midges and mosquitoes. And best of all, you'll never, ever be eaten by a duck. Those are some bonuses about being a human child. Did you know that there are more than 4,800 different kinds of dragonflies? Dragonflies are among the oldest winged insects. They've been on the earth for about 30 million years, long before dinosaurs. So before we just were getting facts about sort of how they eat and their bodies, now we're getting their history. Dragonflies have 2 pairs of wings. They can beat each pair separately, so they can flap, 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 and then the other ones don't have to flap. And then the other ones can flap and the top ones don't, which is why they are such great flyers. Dragonflies usually eat with their wings spread out, but damselflies usually fold their wings above their heads, above their backs, the way butterflies do. That is the end of Are You a Dragonfly? So we got to see how the author set up all of these facts, and it was talking to you like you were a dragonfly. So what you're going to do today for writing, again, so our nonfiction unit, we're going to be talking about different animals every day to help give you some ideas and let you see how different authors present the information. So what you're going to do in your writing journal is you are going to write a story as if you were a dragonfly. I am a dragonfly. So I'm going to write out a list of directions. You do not do that. This is just, well, maybe you want to, I don't know. Yeah, actually write the directions out so you don't forget them. What would I do? Where would I go? So what would you do if you were a dragonfly? Where would you go? You make it up. Make it up fun. Okay. So you need to have at least 5 sentences. Well, you should have 7 because you should have a hook, 5 details, and an ending sentence. So let's make that 7 sentences. Hook. 5 plus detail sentences. And an ending sentence. So if you have 7 sentences, you should have 7 periods. Okay? So you pretend you are a dragonfly. Where would you go? What would you do? You can absolutely use some of the details that you heard in the story. So I'm going to end. You're going to get going. Tomorrow, we're going to read about different animals. Hope you're excited about our new unit. I sure am.